Let's move on to the second Saturday game at GMHBA Stadium. It is the Geelong Cats versus the West Coast Eagles. I'm genuinely intrigued by this game, fellas. I'm genuinely intrigued by this one. Geelong they just still look out of sorts. They played the team that's going to finish bottom, and they really struggled to do it. It was only that last quarter when the Roos really fell away and the young legs told out that the Geelong then kicked into gear and thought, oh, look, we'll string some plays together, a bit more of a training drill, and they ended up winning by 30 points, which I think flattered them in the end. Yep. Look, having said that, this is West Coast coming down to Geelong, where they haven't played in best part of 2 years. Mm-hmm. Could be around about that time length. They certainly didn't play there at all last year. No Shuey, no Yo. These things could be the difference against Danger and Selwood on their home deck, especially when they're not used to playing it. And look, I think it'll be interesting game to watch. I think Geelong is going to sneak this one home, but I'm saying Geelong 1-39. Interestingly, Eagles travel are much more consistent against the Pies, but I just think that move to Geelong is going to be a bit telling. Dan, thoughts?
The Eagles game style, that chip mark possession, doesn't play on GMHBA Stadium. The game style, it's too narrow. They cannot play what the football they want to play. I think, not that Geelong's going to run away with this, but it just obviously suits Geelong a hell of a lot more than it does the Eagles. Cats 1-39. Bit of late mail though.
Hello.
Danger's ankle, apparently much worse than first anticipated. Bit of chat that he's going to be on the sidelines for a few weeks.
This could narrow it.
So the Danger show continues.
You know you're doing poorly when Buddy Franklin is stringing together more games in a season than what you are.
That's tough. I'm playing well. I'm playing better than you.
Yeah.
And young Kyron Hayden, that gave him the wallop, just got up and carried on with it.
He did.
Unbelievable.
Man is as hard as a whale staff, and we like it.
Absolutely.
Respect that.
So anyway, long story short, GMHBA doesn't favour the Eagles, so Cats 1-39.
What do you think, Desi?
I've just had one dog of the week, and I like this underdog too. I like the Eagles, and I'm purely basing this off of a betting standpoint. Is I look at the odds and go, Cats, they're sitting about $1.60, give or take a couple of cents.
Really, is it?
$1.60
for the win?
Yeah, $1.60.
That's pretty reasonable.
Well, I'm looking at Eagles at 2.31 as the underdog because I don't want to bet on Geelong. They almost lost to North Melbourne. Like, I know they won by 30 points. You can look at you can wiki cap it and look and go, oh yeah, they won by 30 points. But North Melbourne aren't good. Like, they're not a good side.
It was not a 30-point win.
It was bad, and that's Geelong at home. Like, it hurts me. But I'm looking at the odds. Eagles underdogs, if I'm to bet on it, similar to the Port Carlton game last week, you look at the odds and go, bad things can happen, but I'd rather take Eagles at underdog odds. So I'm going West Coast 1-39.
I think what goes in his favour there is that the Eagles forwards at the minute, all three of them are firing. I think Oscar Allen had 5, Kennedy had 3, Darling had 3. That's impressive. This wasn't
score.
It is right there. It's just 3 blokes. And that's not just 1 week. Like, those 3 forwards have been really starting to gel together over the last 2 or 3 weeks. Cats are not big in defence. They're very skillful, and they've got an elite backline setup, but they're not very tall. So I'll be interested to see how that plays.
That is true.
That leans into what you're saying. I didn't even
consider that, but
should be a good game.
The Eagles' performance against St Kilda will linger on my mind for a very, very long time. So if you are going to bet on the Eagles, proceed with caution. But I'm going to tip the Eagles. Jump on the other side of the fence, and I think they're going to roll them. I think that Geelong are due for a big loss. Like, they're just due for a walloping.
You reckon it's not just a loss, a walloping?
They're not 1-39. I'm thinking I think if you lose the Eagles by 20 points at home, that's bad. Like, that's not good.
The worst Eagles team Des has ever seen.
Valid point. Do you believe that?
No, not in the slightest. I believe
they were pretty bad when you said that, but yeah.
2012.
They just lost, and they lost to St Kilda that week.
They did.
So that was
They were disgusting.
That was a bad performance.
Des, you know what we love about you? You jump on any given bandwagon at any given minute, and we bloody love it. Don't you dare stop.
And I'll jump off it the second it starts catching on fire, mate.
Absolutely.
Dan, talk to me bets-wise, man. What do you got?
Andrew Gaff under on disposals. The market wasn't up today, but again, that game style, chip mark.
And if O'Connor goes to him?
Yep. So it just doesn't.
I like
does
O'Connor
not,
very much.
Yeah, he's a unit. So that unders absolutely lock that one in. Menegola goal at $1.53. Always likes scooting forward, and Zach Tui for a goal $1.53.
I was looking at that too. He had one. I think he kicked the Cats' first goal on the weekend.
Yes, he does. Yeah, and he just likes to linger around the outside of the 50
Yeah,
and
just lurk forward a little bit.
just a couple of little slut handballs,
Like a ton.
and he doesn't mind loading up from 60 meters out. So if he gets on the end of one, $1.53 is good battle at you.
He's got a bigger cannon than you give him credit for. Look, I'm looking at
Bigger cannon than Johnny Sins.
no one's that big. No one's that
He's
big.
up. I'm dressed up like him today.
No, you're not.
I'm dressed up as his member.
Boy, oh boy! And if you're not sure what that means, go to Google. If you're at work and you're listening and you're not sure what that means, get on Google Chrome, type in Johnny Sins, and you will understand.
And call your boss into the room as well.
In fact, type in Johnny Sins member, and then you will understand. Get your boss in the room, maybe your wife too. If they're at the same establishment together, I'd be suspicious. But have a
if
look.
your boss is your wife, get a new job. You heard it here first.
Advice.
Another stone cold.
Be advised. Look, bets wise, I'm looking at old lunch cutter Rowan. Anytime goal on that one. Brad Shepard. Oh, well, if I'm lying, I'm lying. Tell me. Rowan anytime
Gary
goal.
Lyon.
If we're talking lunch, oh boy,
Gary knows his way around a sandwich.
Man has helped himself to Christmas dinner. Unbelievable. Now, look, so Rowan anytime goal. Brad Shepard, 15 touches. Hermit Guthrie, had 25 touches. Tommy Stewart, 20. That's still paying like $1.25 at the minute.
Every week.
No one cares about it. I love it. Keep jumping on that, boys. And Jeremy Cameron, anytime goal in the first quarter. If he debuts this week, they're going to look to get to that man that hard. It's not funny.
Yeah. The Catters love to give a score assist. They love to get everyone involved.
They love a score assist. Tommy Hawkins is going to love a score assist. It's at the Cats' home stadium. If Cameron's debuting, narrative bet. That's what I'm saying. You put all of those together, paying about $8.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That could be the best value, I think, of the pod so far.
And that Jeremy Cameron one by itself was paying about $2.30.
Mm-hmm. First quarter.
Yes, sir. First quarter goal, Jeremy Cameron.
As George Martin said in Police Academy. Holy shit.
Now, I don't want to jinx myself, but on this podcast last week, I said Taylor Walker first quarter goal. Boom, came in. I said Josh Kennedy third quarter goal. Anytime, boom, came in. Did I not?
You did.
2 from 2 on this, so I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm saying Cameron.